yeah, brother. It was a tiring day. That's us behind me. There's Tim, the brown belt in the front, and there's me kind of hiding in the back. I thought I was trying to move to let Nino get in the picture, but Nino was already in the picture. I guess I didn't know what I was doing, but that's life. Hey, man, yeah, I love those Saturdays, Tim. I live for them, man. Like, it's the only workout I get in the week where I really feel like it's hard. Well, Sunday too, right? Because I do striking and jits. But every Saturday I have this thing in my mind, like, the guys invite me to a Gima, the guys invite me to Factum, but I know I got to get better at jiu-jitsu, but I prefer striking. So it's this battle that goes on in my mind every single weekend. And jiu-jitsu always wins now because I refuse to believe I'm going to be bad at jiu-jitsu for the rest of my life. As far as the fight goes, falling asleep, Tim, man, look, how do I say this? I get a lot of guys who try to get me to come over and watch fights with them. And I had one guy in my ward that every weekend he'd buy the fights, and I was always there. And now I got it pirated because nobody can afford those fights every weekend unless you're wealthy. And I don't go over to my friend's house anymore. It's nothing personal, man. I'm just exhausted. Just like during a O'Malley fight, I fell asleep. But here's the thing. I've been doing this so long, and I've been studying fighting and boxing and martial arts that I don't have to watch a fight to give commentary on it off after. That's my secret weapon, so to speak. Now, the thing is that's not always the case. Sometimes guys, like I remember when Duplessis fought Strickland the first time, I told everybody, I said, look, Duplessis won that fight. I don't know what you guys are talking about. And they freaked out. Did you even watch it? And they got all upset because, they had heard me say that before. And I think Duplessis proved me right in the rematch, right? Sean clearly lost that fight. I thought he clearly lost the first one, man. But, one thing about fighting is it's very, very emotional. And Sean Strickland, for a moment in time, became that hero that Americans can look up to, the hard sparer. I mean, I was a hard sparer when I was younger. I respect that. The lunatic who goes for it and, beats people better than him. The Rocky Balboa story that I always talk about, right? Like, why do we love Rocky Balboa? Rocky Balboa was a low-level mobster, but they don't focus on that, which is cool. They focus on he was in a do-nothing, go-nowhere place, and he overcome all odds to be the best fighter in the world. And that's why fighting so resonates with all of us. Listen, I've been in the same place as Rocky Balboa. I know we all have. Like, on the ground. The question is, what are we going to do next? I'll tell you what we're going to do next. We're going to get up and we're going to keep on fighting. And yeah, everybody's going to call us names and say things about what really they think happened. But the reality is, man, you keep pushing, you live your own truth, and you stay true to just one person, yourself. And I always tell people who tell me, that didn't happen, I go, dude, I was there. Read my book, Warrior of the Light.